Good morning, and a very, very warm welcome to your 40th day of the live transmission series. 40 is a number synonymous with a lot of beginnings and completion. It takes a woman 40 weeks to produce a child. It takes a woman 40 days once she's delivered to be ready for a new life. And 40 is a very symbolic number in Christianity, in Muslim culture, in the dreams that you want, journey he has with us. Let's start with Pixie programming. I'll be sitting and doing, but yes, it's a cue for you, Radniji. That's right. Yes, we are all the winners of this beautiful life. Congratulations. And now your left foot in the front, right in the back, and the second set. Let's start. Yes. Congratulations. Done your morning run. Peaks. You've come in a peak state and you're ready to learn today. So fabulous. Fantastic. Okay, let's have the reader today. Who wishes to read today? And Ritesh, sir, let's have the first book. Thank you, Achal. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. And yeah, it's a new beginning for all of us. So now please start inviting magics in your life because now you know how to create them. That's the best beauty. Okay. Somebody's volunteering to read? Or should I just ask? Ayushi, would you want to read? You're in front of my screen right now. Lovely. All right. So it's Ayushi. Brilliant. So now, wonderful stuff. Power Pact number 5 under Lou Cotino. And what does he say? He says, maintain uniform gaps between meals. Let's understand the science behind this concept. Please go forward, Ayushi. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting my screen.
Yeah, absolutely. I just threw the ball at you. Not that you had an idea.
Do not keep gaps. of more than 3 to 3.5 hours between your main meals, or you will get acidity. As explained earlier, your body cannot effectively lose weight when your body environment is acidic. Why 3.5 hours? That's how long a normal meal takes to get digested. Your body expects food after every such period and produces hydraulic acid in the stomach, regardless of whether you eat. If there is no food for the acid to act upon, it eventually leads to the destruction of our mucosal linings and digestive enzymes, along with acid reflux, bloating, flatulence, and indigestion. The body acts differently when you are asleep or when you're fasting. When you sleep, the body is involved in several functions like growth, repair, detoxification, and hormonal balance. And that is why you don't need to eat when you sleep.
That is why 2-3 hours gap before you sleep so that your body has digested the food, and the same healing agents are not working on digestion. They're working on what? They're working on growing. Your body grows every single day. The cellular repair happens. It detoxifies. And how? Through various mechanisms. And there's hormonal balance. It brings about the hormonal balance because the healing agents are right now busy in your healing. And that can only happen if you have a gap between your sleep time and your meal time also. So remember, if you're sleeping at 10, finish your meal at 8, at least 8. If not, then you're bound to wake up with little acid. What is acid reflux? You're throwing the acid out. It's just coming till here. It's going in and it's coming till here. You can feel the acid here. Your stomach will bloat up. There'll be flatulence, and you will have indigestion. You will not be able to crab properly. When you're fasting, the body is again healing. The body does not have food, so it's not digesting. The cells are not busy in digestion, and they're busy in healing. So fasting is very scientific. It's been known for centuries and forever, I think. It's there in so many religions. It's very, very important to fast because your body needs that one day to detox in a week. So, if possible, start your one day fast as well per week, whichever day. You want to give it a religious color, your wish. You want to give it a health color, your wish. Let's turn the page. Yeah, please read this.
Try to eat each meal at the same time every day. Your body gets used to food at a certain time each day, almost like muscle memory. Try to give your body each meal at approximately the same time every day for better hormonal balance and digestion, and to prevent that dangerous acidity. Remember, weight loss is all about the hormones being in balance.
Yes, so very, very important for us to realize that if our body knows that 12 o'clock is my first meal, my carrot juice is coming my way, or my sprouts are coming my way, okay, we've talked about this a lot of times, yet I'm going to reiterate. The very first meal should not be caffeine. It should not be, no beverage drink you should not have caffeine because caffeine it's not going to help you in the building stage. The very first meal has to be something light. Like if you're having nuts, they should be soaked and then had. If you're having seeds, it's fine to have as is. Chia seeds need to be soaked. Methi seeds need to be soaked. They need to be chewed in the morning. So some seeds have a science of soaking. Some seeds are good to have as is. You can have your fruits as your first meal because that's easy to assimilate. Again, keep the fruits simple. If they're very high on carbs, like for example, it's a mango, don't have a full mango. Have half of it, or if you have a full mango, don't have anything else. So you've got to balance your meals. First meal should be light, so your body is back into the construction phase. And thereafter, you give it a meal. And now we have talked about the science of minimum 3 to 3.5 hours after each meal. That much time is taken for the body to digest. Now, the body has a memory. If you are giving lunch at 2 o'clock today, 4 o'clock tomorrow, so today when you have lunch or tomorrow when you have lunch, it will hold it as calories, as fat, because the body is not sure whether it'll give it the food the same day or the next day. It'll keep in reserves, and reserves means fat. Reserves mean weight. So if you want to do weight loss, which a lot of you want to do, then you have to stick to schedules, regime. You can't be breaking today, I'm doing this, tomorrow I'm doing that, day after I'm doing. The more erratic you are, the more erratic your weight loss will be. In fact, there will be no weight loss because even though you're eating healthy, but the timing is all bad, there will be no balance. The body will not know what you're giving it. So please remember to not break the cycle. Firstly, it will help you in the good digestion, in the body having its memory, in hormonal balance, your digestion happening fast, your healing enzymes working on you. So it's a real beautiful science to continue eating at the right time and not breaking the pattern. Thank you, Ritesh sir, for showcasing this book. Tomorrow we will read about showing our weight to weight loss. Meanwhile, we'll go with the second book of the day, The Creative Visualization. Anika asked me a question. Yes, 18 is a beautiful formula, Kuldeep ji. 16 hours fasting a day and 8 hours eating window is really a wonderful way to kickstart your day. It's really, really scientific. You're letting the body sleep, you're letting the body heal, and there you are. So that's absolutely brilliant. Yes, let's read about health and beauty.
There
So
are
today we've come
so
to a chapter in creative visualization. Yes, one second. Today we've come to creative visualization at a level where we're talking about health and beauty. So creative visualization is a gorgeous art, a science that not only helps you become better at your life or make your life, a life of dreams where you can live the life, your traveling, your career, your wealth, your family and friends travel. It also works with you and how you look. Yeah, people find it funny that how can some. I'm not saying that your perception will change, the way you look will change, but you will have better skin, you can have better hair, you can glow, you can feel better. And a lot works on yourself. And let's see how this magic will come our way. Continue, please.
there are so many ways that creative visualization can be used to maintain and improve our health, physical fitness, and beauty. Like everything else, our health and attractiveness are created by our mental and emotional attitudes. So, changing our beliefs and the way we tune into ourselves and the world can have profound physical effects. I've already mentioned the value of doing treasure maps in these areas. Here are a few other techniques. Sorry, one second. Here are a few other techniques that I like to use. I'm sure you'll find many more of your own. Physical exercise. No matter what type of physical exercise you do, you can use creative visualization and affirmations to help. You get the maximum amount of benefit and enjoyment from it. You can use visualization both while you are doing the physical exercise. Hello. And
Yeah,
also,
please say.
can you hear? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear.
And also at other times while sitting in meditation or relaxing. For example, if you like to run, picture yourself running very swiftly, smoothly, and tirelessly. While you are running, imagine that you are taking a huge leap with every step, covering vast territory effortlessly, almost flying. During relaxation periods, affirm to yourself that you are daily growing faster, stronger, and in better physical shape. Picture yourself winning races, if that is one of your goals. If you do dance or yoga
So what do you
exercises,
do? So what do we do when we have creative visualization in the morning? We're doing peak state programming. We're just moving our upper torso. Our lower body is standstill, it's firmly placed on the ground. What are we doing? In our mind, we're running a race. So, people who are into creative visualization, I hope you already are, don't feel that you're doing a stationary run. Try and feel that you're on the track and you're running a marathon. Every morning, train your mind. And why do we say at the end of it, we're a winner? We're a winner. Because you are finishing your one part of your race. Imagine taking a minute round of running, and you've reached from this point to that point. And at the end, we are 68 of us running. And each one of us is a winner because each one of us just reached the end of the right record time. Is it not possible that 68 people can have exactly the same timeline? So, wherever sitting we are, you've reached the first on that point. You have to picturize yourself being the winner in your life. Picturize running for health and for everything that you desire. Now, let's face one thing, there's a science. If today I'm interested in achieving a goal, if I'm magical, it's a passion, part of my passion. Obviously, the hard work I'll do to put in achieving my passion will be much more than something which is forced. My dad says do this, but I'm not a part of it. I mean, it doesn't resonate with me. Will I do his work faster or will I do my work faster? But obviously, my work faster because I am interested in doing that and I am running for that goal. So when we run in the morning, it's a peak state programming. Why do we say peak state? Because you come to a peak state. You're huffing, you're puffing. If you're doing it the right way, your hips will also move. Your feet will be firmly placed, but your body will is moving because you're like picturizing running, running, running. And believe you me, after these one-to-one days, or maybe between them, you will actually start that when you run, you're able to run because every morning you begin your morning with running. So while you're running, imagine that you're taking a huge leap with every step. Don't just think I'm just doing it for the session. Think you're running. Ayushi runs on the beach, and there are times when she wants to give up, and she says, "No, I'm a winner," and she runs and continues. So that's the kind of programming will happen with all of our minds once we are further. So please affirm to yourself that we are growing every single day, faster, stronger, and we are in much better physical shape. Picture yourself walking effortlessly, running effortlessly, doing yoga effortlessly, because exercise is really important. There are times when you want to meditate. There are times when you want to do yoga. It's very important to pick up whatever exercise you want. Beat aerobics, like Anshul said one day she wants to do Zumba. Fantastic, more power to her. You want to do yoga? Go ahead. You want to dance? Go ahead. You want to stretch? Go ahead. The idea is move your muscles. They become stagnant. There's no flexibility if you're just sitting. Even people who are on the bed, if they're not well, at least flex your muscles. At least, just flex them. Don't just sit idle. Your muscles need movement. Don't make them stiff. Please read.
If you do dance or yoga exercises, while you are doing them, put your consciousness in your body, in your muscles. Picture them relaxing and stretching. See yourself becoming more and more limber and flexible. Use creative visualization to improve your abilities in your favorite sport. Imagine yourself becoming more and more accomplished until you are truly excelling. Beauty treatments. Do things for yourself regularly that make you feel like you are taking special care of yourself and doing nice things for your body. Use creative visualization. Using creative visualization can turn a daily routine into a beauty treatment ritual. For example, take a hot bath, a shower, and visualize the hot water totally relaxing, soothing, and healing you. Picture any problems melting or being washed away and nothing remaining but your natural radiance shining from within. Put lotion or oil on your face and body, giving yourself lots of love and attention, and affirming that your skin is becoming smoother and more beautiful all the time. When you wash your hair, put your attention on what you're doing and affirm that your hair is thicker, shinier, and healthier than ever before. When you brush your teeth mentally, affirm that they're strong, healthy, and beautiful, and so on.
So please remember in the morning when we are like, I just took a bath at about 4ish, okay? So when you have your Ho'oponopono music on, with that is, of course, you're forgiving your body, you're blessing your body, you're thanking your body, great. But simultaneously, start blessing. When you're bless it with good health, with vitality, with glow, so that's what. So creative visualization, even the smallest of little things that you're doing, if you add the creative visualization and a blessing into it, you're magnifying the results. The same skin, when you're just putting a normal lotion or normal, whatever your gel, and if you start seeing, my skin's getting better, 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 the so-called pigmentation or blemishes from years will simply start fading away. And you all here will be giving testimonials of how your skin is radiating and glowing. Similarly, your body will start melting the fat because that's what you're looking at. It's becoming smoother, better. Stop looking at your fat as a add-on disadvantage. Start blessing it. Start eating food in time. Once you intertwine the science of well eating and creative visualization, you will achieve the body of your dreams, the health of your dreams. And that's going to be magic. Even people who say my hair are falling, my hair are falling, stop saying that. Say my hair getting thicker. They're getting, my roots take it so beautifully. I get new hair every single day and they become better, better, better. Touch them, bless them. And there's no question of graying. There's no question of falling hair. It might sound simple and, like, really, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. So each time you brush your hair, bless them. Say thank you. Thank you for my beautiful long hair. There's one lady I know her very well. She had hair till about her, like, just probably a little above her waist level, and she kept brushing until her hip level. She was Sadarni and she had cancer. She's my bestie's like relative. And then what did she do? She kept brushing till her hips, and I was like, "What are you doing? There's no hair there." So no, they'll grow up to this hair. And she grew for 15 inches of her hair when she was in her 40s. 15 inches of her hair and lush hair just with creative visualization. So please go ahead, get the life of your dreams, get the skin of your dreams, get your body of your dreams by simply blessing yourself and creatively visualizing. Now, what about the eating rituals? Today, Luke talked to us about eating. Let's see what Shakti Gaven tells us. Please read.
Eating rituals. Many people have negative concepts relating to food. We are afraid the food we eat is going to make us fat or make us sick, unhealthy. Yet we tend to compulsively continue eating the very foods we fear, thus creating inner stress and conflict, and eventually creating the feared effects, overweight and illness. Also, many people are not fully conscious while they eat. They're so busy talking and thinking of other things, we fail to tune into the delicious, satisfying taste and nutrition of our food. Eating is really a magical ritual, an amazing process in which various forms of energy from the universe are transformed into the energy that forms our bodies. Whatever we are thinking and feeling at the time is part of the alchemy.
So please remember, it's part of the alchemy. You are the creators, and whatever you touch becomes gold. So if eating is a magic ritual, but you are whiling it away by just talking or looking at the television or looking at your mobile phones, you're not. We've talked about this in the magic book. You have to be thankful, mindful for every single farmer or people in logistics chain who brought the food on your plate. Firstly, bless your food. Secondly, chew your food. Again, we will going to talk about the chewing science, which is for tomorrow now. So very important to be mindful of your meals. Please stop. And if you can't be mindful when you're eating with the crowd, with your family, why don't you prepone your meal by just 15, 20 minutes? Finish your meal and invite the family for dinner or a lunch and then serve them with love. Why not? Why can't you be serving them? I mean, just that's going to be your love. So please remember, it's very important to be conscious of what you're eating. Don't get diverted. It's very, very important to know that food doesn't make us fat. Our mentality makes us fat. I'm not saying have a pizza slice every single day and you'll be thin. Yes, you may not be fat. So the pizza can be done up in a fashion where you don't have mozzarella, you have probably something else, or maybe it's a vegetable pizza. It's just like got veggies on top and not cheese. So just see what works for your family, what works for yourself. Food doesn't make you sick. Your mentality makes you sick. Food doesn't make you fat. Your thoughts make you fat. If you look at a loaded burger and say, oh, that's going to make me fat, of course it will make you fat. But if you say, wow, I've earned that and it's going to be wonderful when I eat it, it's going to be absolutely satiating. And I will just my body will take all the nourishment for it. So then what will happen? You'll enjoy the taste, you'll take the nourishment, but what your body will release will be the fat. You excrete every morning, right? You go to the bathroom every morning. You excrete the fat. It's all about your conditioning. Of course, nachni bases, there's so many multigrains are there. You thin pizzas are even better than rotis. So it's not about that. I'm just saying that even a pizza from Domino's may not be as bad as you think it is, but it's all about the mind. If your mind says you deserve the meal, you deserve the treat, it's never going to make you fat. That's the science. So let's read further.
Here is the ritual to practice at least once a day if possible, no matter what you are eating. Sit down with your food in front of you. Close your eyes for a moment, relax, and take a deep breath. Silently thank the universe for this food and thank all the beings who helped provide it, including the plants and animals and the people who grew it and prepared it for you. Open your eyes and look at the food. Really observe what it looks like. Observe how it smells. Slowly begin to eat it. Really be aware of and enjoy the taste. As you are eating, talk to yourself silently and tell yourself that this food is being transformed into life energy for your use. Tell yourself that your body is using everything that it needs and easily eliminating anything that it doesn't need. Picture yourself becoming healthier and more beautiful as a result of eating the food. Do this regardless of any of the previous concepts you may have to have of how good or bad the food is for you. If possible, eat slowly, stop when you feel satisfied, and take a moment or two after you finish to enjoy the pleasant warm glow that emanates from your stomach when it is satisfied and happy.
Can you do this? Can all of us become mindful? Can all of us bless our food? Can all of us tell our food that, my body is absorbing exactly what it requires and eliminating anything else it doesn't require? When we do that, no matter how dense the food is in calories, the extra unwanted calories will never be absorbed by our body. It's a proven science. There have been two people, same body weight, same DNA, I mean similar DNA, and they have taken the same amount of food. One has lost weight, you heard me right, by eating the same food, and the other one has put on pounds. Why? Because she said that what I my body only takes what it requires, rest is all washed away, and she's enjoyed every single meal so beautifully, same weight. And this lady, she's put on weight. Why? Because she said, oh, this is fatty food, this is fatty food, this is fatty food, I'm being tortured because of a science, I'm being tortured. So she's put on and she's lost exactly same food, because this lady was blessing. This lady was sure that what she's having is only for her good, for her body's good. Same exercise, same sleep pattern, everything same, yet the difference is there. So remember, it's about being mindful. Remember, it's about creatively visualizing yourself in your best form, and you get results much faster. Now, Shakti event says, if possible, eat slowly. Now we've already heard the science about chewing. Luke has spoken to us. Tomorrow he'll speak to us again in detail. Kuldeep ji has given us an idea. Shweta is endorsing that she's having 32 times. It's easy to do it now. So remember, the power is within us. If we are mindful, nothing can be stoppable. Let's continue.
The more often you remember to tune into your food this way, the more beauty and good health you will create for yourself. Here is another ritual that is even simpler. Before going to bed, when you rise, or sometime during the day, pour yourself a tall glass of cool water. Sit down, relax, and drink it slowly. As you drink, tell yourself that this water is elixir of the life and fountain of youth. Imagine that it is washing away all impurities and bringing you energy, vitality, beauty, and health. Here are
So
some
if
good
you tell
affirmations.
yourself, once, if you tell yourself that my water is blessed and it's elixir of life, what happens? Magic happens. I've told you about myself. So when the chemo drug used to go in my body, Nitya Shanti told me, tell yourself it's not the chemo drug. It's an elixir coming into you and it's giving you vitality. So rather than deteriorating the way I should have with this strong effect of the chemo, I didn't deteriorate. My skin became better. I put on weight because I'm just telling myself that, oh, it's elixir. People are losing weight. So this is how powerful anything is. Even if you're having your medicine in the morning, whatever medicines you're having morning, evening, night, whenever, just say it's giving me the right nutrients and I'm blessed, rather than the negative. Look, every medicine has a good and a bad effect in your body. So if you're saying it's only going to do you good, the bad will not even hit you. So there will be no side effects at all. So right now you have to wash away all the impurities, whether in your food, whether in your water. Just say, this is elixir. This is exactly what my body wants at this time, at this moment. Today, right now, you want to binge on something which you haven't eaten in a while. Binge, go ahead, do it. But remember the sciences, remember creative visualization, remember being grateful. Now let's hear some affirmations.
Here are some good affirmations for health and beauty. Every day, I am growing healthier and more attractive. Everything I do adds to my health and beauty. Everything I eat adds to my health, beauty, and attractiveness. I am good to my body, and my body is good to me. I am now slender, strong, and in perfect condition no matter what I do. I am growing stronger and more powerful every day. I now desire to eat only those things that are best for me at any given time. I get hungry only for the foods my body really needs. The more I love and appreciate myself, the more beautiful I am becoming. I am now irresistibly attractive to men or women. I love my body as it is. I am naturally attractive as I am.
They don't have to be as is, okay? The science is that you say something affirmative for yourself. Whatever you like, you create that affirmation. Whatever your heart desires, create it. Let's turn the page. So just remember you have to flow with your body and just now today we will read about how creative visualization can help us in groups and let's go for it. Please go ahead.
Many of the techniques that I provide in this book can be easily adapted for use in groups. Creative visualization is especially good when used by a group because the group energy automatically gives it a lot of power. Each person's energy tends to support the energy of others, and in this case, the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. No matter what type of group you're involved in, whether it is your family or a group of friends, a work group, a social action group, a church or spiritual group, or a workshop or class, you may find that creative visualization provides you with the tools for achieving your group's goals or just for tuning into each other in a deeper way. Here are some ways you can use creative visualization in a group: singing and chanting. Choose songs or chants that express a feeling, an idea, or an attitude that you want to create or cultivate in yourself and in the world. Music is very powerful and effective change. Meditating and imaging. Choose a goal or image and have everyone sit in silent meditation, visualizing and affirming it together. You may be amazed at the results. Treasure mapping. Have each person create his or her own treasure map for a group goal, or as a group, create one treasure map together. Or you can even appoint a committee to make a treasure map. Affirmations. Do affirmation in partners, as I described in the section on how to use affirmations, or have the whole group speak affirmations aloud together. Healing. Healing in groups is a wonderful experience. See the section on healing meditations.
So now what are we doing? As a group, we are reading these powerful sciences. As a group, we are meditating every single day. As a group, we are blessing each other for our dreams to come to fruition. As a group, we are learning how imaging works, how everything is intertwined. So please remember, coming in the morning for your sessions is of paramount importance, not because I am strict about it. No. For you, the group energy that you get is very, very important. Today, we may be virtually online. We may not be together, but we're able to see each other. It's going to be great once in a while, just go through a gallery, just connect with the energy of everyone. So when you're blessing and when you're getting the blessings, you are absolutely in unison, and that's the power of groups. Let's turn the page. Yes, please.
One of the most valuable ways we can use creative visualization is in improving our relationships because human beings are so sensitive to each other on so many levels. We are especially susceptible and receptive to the thought forms that we hold about each other. It is these thought forms and the underlying attitudes that they reflect which form our relationships and cause them to work or not work. In a relationship, as in everything else, we get exactly what we believe in, expect, and ask for on our deepest levels. The people we are in relationships with are always a mirror, reflecting our own beliefs, and simultaneously, we are mirrors, reflecting their beliefs.
So please remember, If you're with your children, your parents, or whoever, your spouses, if you're complaining about something, it's your mirror reflecting it. So if you're saying this is not kept well, either you just get up and do it yourself, or just tell the person, I think probably you can do it, rather than complaining. When you're complaining about something, it's your belief that you're echoing out. You've kind of invited that to yourself. So your attitude is very, very important in your relationship. Let's read further.
A relationship with another human being is one of the most powerful tools for growth that we have. If we look honestly at our relationships, we can see so much about how we have created them. Take an attitude of total responsibility about your relationship. Assume for a moment that you are alone, are responsible for creating it the way it is, no matter how much it may look to you like the other person is responsible for certain things. If there are certain things about the relationship that are unsatisfying to you, ask yourself why and how you have created it that way. Keep it in mind, however, that taking responsibility for your life does not mean that you are to blame for the problems in your life or relationship. See if you can discover what core beliefs you have that cause you to create a less than satisfying, happy, loving relationship. What is a payoff for you in keeping yourself in an unhappy space? There's always a payoff in everything we do. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it.
So now what are we doing? We're shifting the focus and the onus of our relationships on ourselves. Very often we think this is my child's thing, this is her duty, this is my husband's duty, this is my wife's duty, this is my parents' duty. I'm not taking responsibility for it. But now, when you realize your relationship is a ship that's sailing just one way, your entire onus is on you. So what's coming your back way back is just payoff. Whatever you're investing in is coming back to you as returns, as leaps and bounds. It's growing beautifully, commendably, because you've put in your heart and soul in your relationships. You've stopped complaining. You're a giver. So remember, when you're an unconditional giver, you become a fantastic receiver, because so many blessings, love is coming your way. So please become that unconditional giver, whatever age you're in. Remember, changing yourself is not age oriented. It's not that you come to some beliefs for some time and you cannot change. People change. You've heard that. Who change? Who totally believe in their core system, who believe that, yes, I am ready for a change, who take up responsibility for their lives. And that's how, when they stop blaming the others and all they're doing is investing, and they get lots of returns. Let's read further.
If you truly desire to have deeply fulfilling, happy relationships in your life, if you believe that it is possible for you to have them, and if you're willing to accept that happiness and satisfaction, then you can and will create relationships that work for you. Here are some simple things that you can do to help with your relationships. One, look at your goals in relationships. What do you truly want out of this relationship? Consider all levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Write down an ideal scene or a treasure map that expresses your perfect visualization in this relationship. Two, take a good, honest look at what beliefs and attitudes are keeping you from creating what you want. You can use a clearing process to help you get in touch with your limiting attitudes. For example, you can write, the reason I can't have a satisfying relationship with dash is, or the reason I can't have what I want in this relationship is. Then write all the responses that come up for you.
So please remember,
Third,
clearing process is very, very, very important, not only in relationships, but in anything. Whatever is your limiting belief, once you write that limiting belief in few words, you'll remember and realize that, oh shucks, this is what I'm thinking, but I can do it. Why is my mind saying I can't do it? Why is my mind saying I'm old and I can't do it, or I'm too young for it and I can't do it? Everything is possible anytime. All I have to do is put my mind in it. And first, most important thing, write down your goals. If you're not clear what, suppose if I want to walk 6 kilometers, I don't know which direction I want to go. I know I want to walk 6 kilometers. Will I be able to achieve it? Yes, I'm me, but I may go round and round and not achieve anything. But if I want to go 6 kilometers and buy something from a grocery store or like something from a supermarket, at least I know north is where I go, east is where I go, and I'm able to reach my goal faster with clarity. So that's the reason goal setting is most important. Now, even with your relationships, whether it's your child, again, parents or family, I'm talking about, or spouse, I'm talking about these because these are the most important relationships for anyone. So then, please mark yourself that what is it that you need out of your relationship? Because everyone needs a physical bit. Physical bit could be a hug, being together in person, emotionally connecting, mentally matching the wavelength, and spiritually sometimes created. Like you, we all are spiritually connected also right now. So remember, very important to write our ideal scenes, what we want, and take it further. So yeah, let's move to point number three.
Use affirmations and visual imagery to change your negative beliefs and to start visualizing and creating loving, fulfilling relationships. Use visualization to improve a difficult relationship. Let us say, for example, you have difficulty getting along with someone and you would like to create a more harmonious relationship with that person. After relaxing into a deep, quiet, meditative state of mind, imagine the two of you relating and communicating in an open, honest, and effective way. Imagine saying this to this person, anything you need to communicate in order to clear things up between you. Imagine the person listening and hearing you, and then saying anything he or she needs to say, with you listening in return. Repeat this exercise as needed. If you are sincere in your desire and intention and open to change, you may find that the relationship is becoming easier and more flowing, and that the other person seems to become more agreeable and easier to communicate with. Eventually, you may find that the problem will resolve itself completely in one way or another to the benefit of all parties concerned. This resolution may involve an actual communication with the person or it may not. Fifth,
Yeah,
the
good.
technique of saying affirmations to each other can often help to improve relationships dramatically. Of course, it's very important to communicate with each other honestly from your true feelings about what you like and don't like and what you want. But instead of continuously complaining about each other's shortcomings and weaknesses, try making an agreement to affirm to each other that you are improving and making progress in your growth and development. So instead of, George, why do you always interrupt me when I'm saying something? You might agree to say to George at appropriate moments, I appreciate the way you're becoming a good listener. In this way, you not only remind George in a friendly way to be a better listener, but you also begin to change your image of George, as well as George's image himself.
Have you ever realized that in a relationship, when you are in a mood to complain, you start complaining and the counterpart or the person in the front just attacks you back with your, if I say you've done this wrong, he or she will say that you've done this wrong too. Why you teaching me? Why you preaching when you go wrong yourself? Because then it becomes a part where both of you are complaining. But if you decide to say in the beginning that, okay, come what may, we will have this conversation and we will not count each other's shortcomings, but we will count each other's blessings, then your conversation will go better. And this example of George, you're becoming a better listener, is beautiful. Whatever you want to get from the person, say that in advance as a gratitude. And then remember the magic will unveil. The last speech for the day, let's turn.
In
Yeah,
ongoing
please.
relationships, all too often, we have gotten stuck in certain roles and images with each other that we find difficult to change. It's as if we've put ourselves and each other in certain box with certain labels on it. We find this very limiting and confining, but don't always know how to step out of it. Creative visualization provides us with a helpful tool for expanding out of our roles and stereotypes. Begin to visualize and affirm new images for yourself and for the other person. See the potential for positive change within every person and every situation, and give energy and support to that positive change through creative visualization. Remember, however, that human relationships are very complex. Our relationships perfectly reflect our own inner process. They are wonderfully effective mirrors to help us see the next step of our own growth. So, if a relationship difficulties persist, it is a message to us that a deeper level of our own healing is needed. I strongly recommend getting support from a good therapist or counselor who can help us see what the problems in our relationships are trying to teach us.
And I sometimes feel that, it's in our hands to change our relationships. We don't need an outside person. If we sit down and write our goals, like for people who are having a troublesome wedding, marriage, in case you have an issue with your spouse, all you have to do is write a letter to him or her. Write what exact is your make feel good relationship, and this is what you want to do for the person, and this is what you're hoping that you together will be, and what can the person do to make it a better relationship. And sometimes people aren't open to hearing you, but if they read it and then you say, okay, now have you read it, can we sit down together and talk? You can talk. You can wonderfully make your wedding effective, your marriage effective, your relationship effective. So don't let it persist. Visualize that, like for example, we've learned from Rhonda Byrne to magically think of the outcome, right? Like, a magical day, what's happening the entire day, what is the outcome? You're blessing yourself and the occasion much in advance, and the magical day becomes. So think about the positive outcome of his reading the letter or her reading the letter, and then what will follow will be wonderful. Once you do that, your life and your relationship will definitely get more creative. And more power to each one of you as you creatively make your relationship stronger with whoever you wish to. So thank you so much. Let's move on to the heart thought, Ritesh sir. Life is not as tough as we think it is. It's about our perceptions. If we are at it, and if you think it's easy, it's easy. If you think it's tough, it's tough. So it's all in the mind. And today we've spoken about food. Chewing is something we'll talk tomorrow, but Shakti again told us about food. It was a family time, about relationships. And now let's see what's coming our way. Uh, Ritesh sir, I think you've missed out one. I blessed my family with love. Have you done that yesterday?
We did that yesterday.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Ritesh sir is right. I did. Okay. So I have loving compassion for my father. So let me tell you, why is father so important? Father is something you are bound to be thankful, grateful for. It's why? There's science behind it. It's his seeds, his sperm that's going in your mother's womb. That is the reason why you're created. Of course, she creates you. She carries you for 40 days, 40 months. Fine. But your father is the most important in every person's life. And if you're unable to forgive your father, you're unable to move on. If you have a misgiving against him, you're bound to have some problem in your body, health wise, mind wise. So, how are you treating elderly people now? What you give out is what you are going to find when you get older. I have loving compassion for my father. Please read it, Ayushi.
If you have any stuff with your father, do a meditation in your mind and talk with him so that you can clean up old issues. Forgive him or forgive yourself. Tell him that you love him. Get cleaned up in your mind so that you can move into feeling more deserving for yourself.
So it's very, very, yeah, Archana, it's a cue for you. So treat your father well today. Today's his birthday. Nonetheless, happy birthday to him. So when you have a misgiving against your father, firstly, don't try and talk to him about it. He's of a particular age, write him a letter, fine, but be very careful not to hurt his emotions. And I must say, stop telling him what he's done wrong. You don't want them to feel bad at this age, whatever age they are in. So it's very important to forgive him mentally. Tell your heart, whatever he's done it out of his knowledge. Because every father and mother want to do the best for you. So it's okay, clean up the old issues by telling him in your mind that you're forgiving him. Forgive yourself and tell your father, I love you. Tell him in person. You, if you can, yes, otherwise mentally. You have to clean up your mind. You have to move on. If you are judgmental about your father, there are bound to be problems. So please stop judging anyone at all. So let's turn the book to a magic book. And meanwhile, I'll be, yeah, I've seen my father's before chapter dropped up. I'm so surprised. Yes, that's how it is because Ravijit, somehow you've also manifested and here you are. So there are cues for you as well. So congratulations to Kirti Meyer for your husband Sujit's birthday, to Radhika for your daughter Manvi's birthday, who's a fantastic cake baker. We saw her Black Forest cake, all of us did. So yeah, congratulations to all of you for celebrations. We are a big sangh, so every day there will be some celebrations. Is um yes, Sunita Pradhan, is she here or is she celebrating silver anniversary? I don't know if you've missed the day. Wow, today is all about relationships, yeah? Don't you see it's about diet, it's about your food, it's about your relationship with food, it's about a relationship with people. And here also Rhonda Byrne. I mean, it's a cue for all of us today. That's all about relationships. So in the next in the photo frame here, we see a picture of two people. We see a candle of hope. We see magical magical elements around the picture. So it's all about magical beginnings, magical relationships, and how magical our life is. So everything in our life is magic. So when we began with Luke Ottino, little did we know that we talk about food. Shakti Given's talking to us about food. She's talking to us about relationships. And now here, when you read this chapter, think of it as not just relationships with your family or people that you love. Think of it as your relationship with your food also. You have to heal your relationship with your food because you have been judgmental, and that's the reason so much negative has been happening in your body. So remember, you are the reason, you are the one who can heal your relationships. So now let's read about it in a brief way. If you have a broken or difficult relationship, you're suffering from a broken heart, or you have any resentment, or you're blaming any person for anything that may happen, you are the only one who can change it with gratitude. So if you have a bad relationship, just be grateful for the good times. I'm sure sometime you've had a relationship. Even if a brother, if you and he have separated because of financial constraints or financial, what you inherited from your parents, be grateful of the time you grew up. Be grateful of the time when you had a great bonding with him. And automatically, the first balm has been put on the relationship. Whenever you have a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, remember that you are the reason and you're half and half a part of it why it is how it is. Whether you see he did bad to me, I didn't do anything, but you were there. You have attracted the energy. So you're pretty much there. So stop blaming him and start saying this had to happen. So it happened. But I am grateful for this thing. The more grateful you are, the better your relationship will get. Let's turn the page. So, whether it's your current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbor bad feelings, you are bound to get the relationship worse and worse. So, let's remove the bad feelings. Let's read what Gautam Buddha has to say for us. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with an intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burnt. How beautiful, right? So, this is how life is. When you want to blame somebody, you are getting hurt. When you are, so remember, what you're giving is what you're getting. If you're giving bad feelings for another person, you are getting burnt. If you're giving good feelings for another person, you are the one who's getting blessings. So, remember, you have to be grateful for your relationships. You have to be grateful, even if the person is no longer alive. He or she may have gone. But speak to the person as if the person is in front of you. Say something, clear of yourself, and move on. Very, very important to move on. Very important to forgive. Very important to bless your life and be blessed and count your blessings. Let's turn the page. So, today, what will we do? Today, we will sit down, write a person's name, and write 10 things good that you've had in your relationship with him or her. The easiest way would be You think back of whatever happened before the relationship went bad. Think of all the good times and start writing them. And this magical practice is so, so, so powerful that no matter how you do it, if you have gratitude for it, it is bound to become right. It's bound to become beautiful. It's bound to heal. And you are going to be amazing because you are the alchemist. You are the gold in your every relationship. Even the difficult ones, to bring riches to your relationship and your life, you have to find the gold. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down. Address the person by name and express your sentence in gratitude. So it's very important to go through these 10 lines to give you an idea of what you can be grateful for. Whatever has happened in your relationship before becoming bad, count those blessings and start writing them. If possible, think about it, read about it, and there you finish with a lot of gratitude. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings towards a person anymore because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. If it doesn't work in one go today, please repeat the exercise because it's very important to feel forgiveness and a normal feeling and no frustration, no anger. Let's turn the page. So let's use a magical gratitude practice, a power, and let's heal a relationship. Let's choose a past relationship where you may not be in contact with the person anymore. But when you end it, you should be feeling peaceful and you should be feeling happy. And at the same time, you should be grateful for all the relationships in your life. And believe you me, this really works like magic. So, what's our practice for the day? We count our blessings, we make a list of 10 blessings, we write thank you at the end of all blessings, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you thrice. And we feel very grateful at the end of it. We say again, thank you. And today, specific for the day, which you can repeat sometime later also, is choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. Write down, sit down, and make 10 lists, 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Write it down in the following way. Name, I'm grateful to you for. So just write it down like this. Fourth, in the night, today when you sleep, hold the magic rock, say thank you, scan your mind, do a dream scan. You should just be blessed for one special thing at least. Similarly, you can do the lotus of gratitude, whatever works your way. With this, we come to an end of our four book reading. And I really want to thank Ayushi. I just saw her on the screen and I said, okay, will you read? So amazingly, she came. She read for us before as well. Today, again, she wove the magic with her words and flawless reading. So thank you, Ayushi. God bless you. And let me tell each one of you, I've grown up with Ayushi, not with her, with her look-alike. So my bestie Kangan in school, as a Sadarni, looks exactly like her. Sent her the picture of my bestie. So when I see her every morning, I know it's Kangan for me and not Ayushi. So yeah, I've grown up with her, is what I feel. Yeah, lovely. Ritesh, so we're done with the reading. Let's move on to a meditation. Anybody has any reflections It's 28. We can take a time for reflections before we end with meditation, or we can do the other way. Shalu, you've raised your hand by mistake, is it? It's been up for a long time. Okay, let's meditate and then we can come up with question answer, if any. No problem. You don't have to be sorry. I just thought that, do you have a question? Yeah, Shiva, you have to leave. Please leave. Same with you. No problem. You have a class. Please go ahead, Monica. You're appearing for your masters at this age. Brilliant. So, all right. Let's everyone relax. Eyes closed. Feet firmly placed on the ground or cross-legged. Back straight. For the ones who are still not well, please feel comfortable to lie down. We'll take 3 deep breaths in. The count now is 7, 7, and 14. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. Take another deep breath in. Hold. And release. The last deep breath for this morning. Take it again. Hold. And release. Life is magical. Life is beautiful. And life is a celebration. Let's live this life with the power within us. For we are the magic. We are the creators of our life. Whatever we desire is coming true because we are creatively visualizing. We have the power to creatively visualize. We have the power to manifest. We have the knowledge and we have the belief. All we have to do is ask, believe, and receive. Allow a divine white light to enter your body from above your crown chakra. Feel it washing down your body into your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your chest and back, your stomach area and lower back, your root chakra area, your hips, your excretory organs, your thighs, knees, calves, feet, and it's getting out of your body. This light continues to come round and round. There's a lot of energy in your body. Feel the energy move. There's a beautiful white healing light in your body. This white light in every part of your body means you're free from any emotional burden. You are detoxifying yourself. You're ready to wipe out the bad. You're ready to heal. Now, let's invite the golden light from the sun in our body, entering from the top, making its way from top to bottom, ever so gently. Feel the golden light coming in your body. It's filled your heart. You are the alchemist. Whatever you touch becomes gold. The relationships become golden. The food becomes golden. Your life becomes golden. Whatever you touch becomes gold. Priceless. Now imagine having your food. Sit down, cross-legged or feet on the ground, in your imaginary world, wherever you are. Maybe you're in a sanctuary, in a picnic mode, maybe you're on a dining table, wherever, maybe you're in a restaurant, you're sitting down for a meal. The food that you love the most is in front of you on a plate. Let's fold our hands with gratitude. Maybe take some water and sprinkle around the plate, energizing your food. Or maybe energizing it with your thoughts. Thank the chain of people who brought the food on your plate. The farmers, the harvesters, to the truck guy, to the storage people, to the logistics team, the chain, the local seller, your staff for taking it home in your kitchen, the people who cut it, who made it, who cooked it, and who served it. Thank you for this beautiful food on your plate. This food could also be brought from a restaurant. It's your favorite food. Dear body, I am grateful to you for eating this blessed food that's my favorite. It may be heavy on calories, but I know whatever I eat today and henceforth, only the best will remain and be retained by you, my dear body. Rest will all be eliminated so easily because I am energy. Whatever I'm eating is energy, and whatever nutrients are required will be absorbed, and the excess will all be drained out. From today, whatever my body eats is only for its optimum best. It will make us perfect. Perfect weight, perfect skin, perfect health. Whatever food I choose to eat will consciously make me stronger and fitter. And each time I eat the food, I am thankful. Thank you, dear teeth, for chewing them so often, breaking it down because digestion starts from the mouth. Whatever I'm eating is effortlessly going through my food pipe, into my intestines, and getting out, getting eliminated, whatever is not required. So from now, my food is always energy, it's love, and that's what I'm taking. All the hate, all the doubts, all the bad wishes are washed away because I believe I am the power, and all I get from my food is power. So thank you, dear body, for accepting this magical meal. And I know that all the meals I will eat will all be magical because I will be mindful. Now, you're still sitting and imagine the person with whom your relationship is not so good. It's somebody you love. You want to better your relationship. He or she has come and sat down next to you on the same dining table or the picnic mat, wherever you are. You're not talking at all, just happy to be there in each other's company. Your hearts are talking. I'm so grateful for the beautiful relationship I've had with you. I know you mean the world to me. I know there have been misgivings, but all I'm counting is my blessings. You have been magical because you are amazing. You have been a blessing because I am blessed with your love. You have given this for my relationship. You've done that for my relationship, for our relationship. And I'm so, so, so grateful. I'm looking forward to us growing together. I'm looking forward to the life together. You may go before me, I may go before you. We don't know. You could be a parent, you could be a spouse, you could be a child. But all today I want to say is, I love you. I really, really, really do. I love our relationship. I love us. And I take the responsibility of improving our relationship. Because now I know the more I give, the more I get. So I promise you that I am going to be an unconditional giver from this very minute. I'm giving you love, blessings, healing. May all the worst be behind us. May we move on progressively and in love. May we always be guided by the divine energy. May we be our befitting best selves. May we always evolve in love. I feel love for you if you're a parent, because I am here because you are. I feel love for you for my siblings, because we were born to the same parents and we love each other. Thank you for being my sibling. I love you, dear in laws. You became my next parents after I got married. Thank you, dear spouse. You mean and add so much value to me. Thank you for being my better half. Thank you, dear children, whether you're born or whether you're not. I thank you from the bottom of my heart because you are the best versions of yourselves. You're not my reflection, you're your individual selves. I may give you birth or we may make you as a child, but you are going to be your person because you're a soul who's chosen to be a part of me. My relationships are healed with every single person who matters to me, and even to the ones who don't matter, because I value relationships. Because I know that I am an alchemist. All I have with everyone is a golden thread of communication, the golden thread of love. And so it is. So it is. So it is. Let's thank Mother Earth by bending our heads, bowing towards her. Thank you, Mother Earth, for teaching me beautiful lessons every day. Thank you. There's divine energy in my learning, and I am becoming stronger and mightier every single day. And thank you, Mother Earth, for taking away all my insecurities. You've changed the way I think. Now I'm grateful for my hair, for my body, for the food that I eat, for the water that I drink, for the relationships that I have, and all the doubts are simply washed away. Thank you for taking them all in and making me healed, healing me infinitely. I feel the gold and the silver and the multicolors of energy in me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's look up at eye level, eyes closed, and thank our life. I love you, dear past. Today I accept you the way you are. Whatever has happened for my growth, and I believe it today. I accept it today, come what may. I accept my presence because right now I'm learning and listening to beautiful music. This is present for me. And I am looking forward to the future that will be there to the next minute because it's going to be magical. Because my life is magical. And thank you, dear life forces, for being with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's look up and thank Mother Earth. Thank our life and now thank our universe. Thank you, dear universe. I hug you. I love you. I hold you close to my heart, knowing you have my back. Thank you, Cosmos, Divinity, Angels and Guardians, for being there in my journey. I'm truly a blessed child. Let's bring our hands at the heart level. Continue to hold it, fold it together, and energize them by rubbing them together. Your palms being rubbed. And let's energize a full body. Our head, scalp, hair, brain, our forehead, eyebrows, eyelashes, eyes, nose, chin, cheek, lips, mouth, teeth, tongue, saliva, ears, our esophagus, our shoulders, our upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, fingers, thumbs, nails, upper back, spinal cord, middle back, lower back, hips, lungs, heart, liver, stomach, kidneys, gallbladder, intestines, sexual organs, excretory organs, thighs, upper and lower, knees, calves, ankle, feet. Come back up and thank your body, the trillions of cells in our bodies, our muscles, tissues, fibers, skin, blood circulation system. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the gift of health. I am truly healthy. I'm thankful for my mind, body, soul growth. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, I am healing every single day. I'm discovering my power with my Sanghamitras. At this point, I want to bless each one of them with the love I feel in my heart. May this love and blessings flow from my heart, from my palms to your heart and your life. May all of you be blessed. Blessings, Kiran, Pratima ji, Ayushi, Radhika, Shilpa, Archana, Preeti, Priyal, Nisha, Minakshi, Kuldeep, Singh ji, Shweta ji, Richa, Archana, Pramila ji, Anika, Reema, Kavita, Sneha ji, Alona, Shraddha, Anju ji, Kashni, Sushma ji, Dipali, Kirti, Mudita, Neha, Shalu, Sudha, Alifya, Sunita, Achal, Ritesh Sir, Kainat, Rupal, Reena, Mehak, Shalu, Payal, Achal, Monica. Thank you, thank you, thank you everyone for joining in this beautiful morning. And Sunita ji, we saw your beautiful pictures of your silver anniversary. Congratulations. I didn't know whether you're there with us today. So, have you missed it? Has it already gone? I've asked you to unmute yourself. Yes. So, have you missed the anniversary already? Okay. So, anyways, no problem. So, Atma Namaste Rupal, thank you. And everyone, thank you for being in there in the morning. I tell you, the sessions are becoming more powerful because of your energy. You all, as a group, are inviting the energy and the learnings in the life. And each one of us is remembering and getting energized. We are the creators. Let's remember that. Whatever we have in our mind, whatever we have, just let the negativity wash away. You have the tool of inviting the energy, feeling the light flowing in your body, and taking all the negativity away. Just let it flow out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you soon tomorrow morning. Lots of love,
Uh,
light, and abundance. Ji
Good
Sunita
morning,
ji.
Prachi. Yeah,
Good.
thank you. Thank you so much for your wishes. And I visualized this anniversary, and it happened like that. We celebrated in Ranthambore, and my
Right.
all friends, hum sab gaye the, and we really enjoyed there.
How wonderful. How wonderful. Fantastic. So I'm so glad you had a great one. And
Yeah,
please do share with us on the main day. We don't want to miss the energy of that day in wishing you because every Sangha Mitra is very important. So thank you for sharing the beautiful celebrations. But I wish we'd wished you on the day. But nonetheless, you have our best wishes with you. So thank you so
thank you.
much for
Thank you.
sharing.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you for inviting us to be a part of your beautiful journey because it was very beautiful and meaningful to be there. Thank
Yes,
you, thank you, thank you.
thank you.
So
Thank you.
let me do the reflections before I sign off. Everyone can log off. It's fine. Um, okay, lovely, lovely. Mehak says I look like her school friend every day. I'm part of this. It reminds me more of her. Yeah, Mehak happens with me with Ayushi as well. So how lovely. Yeah. They all say that there are 7 people in the world who look like you. So I have met a couple. I've met 2 of them already. And you say that the third you know. So I think in my lifespan of 1 to 1 years, I'll meet all 7 of them. So thank you for this mesmerizing divine session like every day. Thank you, Anjuji, for always being grateful. Thank you, everyone. Lots of love, light, and abundance. Let's see each other tomorrow morning with new beginnings, new learnings, and a lot more growth. So thank you. Ritesh sir, thank you. Amrita, thank you. Shweta ma'am, thank you. And I'll